Hello, and welcome to this episode of the Extracurricular Podcast. We're recording on Friday, January 27th. It is homecoming. Yes, the students around here are getting excited for the pep rally, and I know the high schoolers are excited for a bonfire tonight after the game. And of course, we'll get the announcement of our homecoming king and queen. This is big stuff here at CHA, folks. This is our first homecoming court, so big times happening. Today here in the studio, I've got Caden Moore. Welcome, Caden.
Thank you, Mr. Keller.
I'm excited to have you. He's been asking me about being on the show, and I tell you what, I am thrilled to have Caden here. This is a big step for Caden, but we'll talk more about that later. Let's see here. Before we jump in, just a few reminders. Basketball stuff going on. We've mentioned homecoming already. Swim, I know they've got some practice tonight, a little dry land practice going on. So we're always excited for sports here at CHA. Let's see here. Well, you know what? Without further ado, I think it's only right to jump right in here with Caden. Caden, your first year was 6th grade, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah, and now you're in what grade?
I'm in 8th.
8th grade, that's right. So you've been here a couple years now. And folks, I had the pleasure of teaching Caden his first year here in 6th grade. And I remember a few things about that. And one of them is that I think he only said maybe one sentence in class that entire year. I know, I'm embarrassing him now. Caden, I'm going to jump straight in with this question.
Right.
How did you go from being that shy student in 6th grade to then just a couple years later coming to find me and saying, Mr. Keller, I want to be on the podcast?
Well, it's just that CHA is new to me, and new faces I've never seen. But going over the years, I've been getting more comfortable seeing familiar faces.
That's great. I love hearing that, and I love that you feel comfortable here now, Caden. That's such good news to hear. Well, how about a little bit more? What was it like coming to CHA way back in 6th grade?
Well, I was a little nervous. It was a big surprise. It was during COVID, so...
Yeah, that's right. There were a lot of different things going on then, weren't there?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. Well, what are some things that helped you feel more comfortable?
Feel more comfortable on my friends.
Yeah.
You, Mr. Keller, one of them.
Well, thank you.
And I guess the worship of God.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, that's great. Well, in that case, let's jump into chapel. You said you wanted to talk a little bit about chapel. What is it that you enjoy about our chapel here at Christian Heritage Academy?
Well, the worship team is Ignite. Yes.
Yeah.
It's I like their singing.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we'll have to make sure we tell the team that.
All right.
How about, have you enjoyed some of the people we've had come speak in chapel too?
Yes, they were really good.
Yeah. Any standouts that you remember, or any games maybe that Pastor Jeremy has done that you've remembered or enjoyed or anything?
Word War?
Word War?
Is that one of them?
Yeah. That was a good one.
Yes.
I remember one recently where we had to sort letters and make words out of them. Was that Word War?
I think so.
Okay, yeah, Pastor Jeremy's always got a great game for us. And thank you for the compliments on Ignite and the worship team. That's awesome. Maybe we should talk more offline about maybe you could get involved somehow, maybe with some technology or some cameras or something like that.
Okay, I guess maybe one day.
Maybe one day. Okay, folks, you heard it on the air. Now, Caden, that's a commitment, right?
Yes.
Maybe not a strong one yet. We'll keep talking about that. But folks, the reason I bring that up is I know Caden does have an interest in technology. He's been on our esports team for 2 years now. The 2 years that we've had like an official team, Caden has been a part of that. Caden, tell us a little bit about esports and why you like esports.
Well, esports is a good club, and to say it's very creative.
Yeah.
Whether it's the people, the games, like Fortnite or Rocket League, I guess I like it is because of the teamwork.
Yeah.
It teaches people about teamwork
Yes.
in Rocket League.
And Caden, I'm going to go ahead and just give you the shout out here. Folks, Caden has been willing both seasons in Rocket League to be our defender regularly. Now, he does get his chance to go out and score some goals too, but he's always willing to jump back there and play defense for our team, and that definitely shows your strong connection to teamwork. So, Caden, thanks for being willing to be that guy, and plus, you do a great job of it.
Thank you.
Do you like crashing those other cars, making them explode?
Yes, that's the fun part about it.
Yes, I think that's one of his favorites, and he's good at it. Any other thoughts about esports? What do you think? Maybe what would you see in the future of esports?
The future. Well, new
Predictions.
games that will
Yeah.
be invented for us and for the school.
Yeah, we can definitely look into some new games. One last thought there, Caden. I think that helped a lot with you getting comfortable here at CHA too.
Yes, I guess.
Yeah, you got to get in that room with those teammates and kind of be a little bit more of yourself there in a smaller environment.
Yes.
Yeah, it was really fun seeing you come out of your shell at esports. Now, how about camp? You wanted to talk a little bit about some camp activities and things that you've enjoyed.
Yes. The camp activities, like the field trips, were my favorite part of the camp activities. Last year, we went to Camp Eagle.
Yes, tell us about that. What's Camp Eagle?
Camp Eagle is a Christian camp where kids can go to have fun. They have zip line, laser tag. They have all this cool stuff.
Yeah, a lot of outdoor activities, right?
I'm pretty sure the kids will like it.
Yeah, and I'm going to go ahead and give Camp Eagle a shout out too. We had a couple of representatives from Camp Eagle come to chapel 2 weeks ago, and they just mentioned that there's the option for students that are 16 or older can work there over the summer. So they're looking for help. So if you're out there listening to this and wondering what you're going to do this summer, then you might want to get in contact with the folks at Camp Eagle. And that's in Roanoke, so not too far from here. And I think that might be a great experience. Caden, I know you're not 16 yet, but would you think about something like that?
Sure. I guess it'll be fun.
Yeah, I think that'd be pretty cool. Get to hang out with students and ride zip lines.
Yes.
Nothing wrong with that, right?
Yeah. Yeah, my favorite part is the laser tag, though.
Yeah?
That's my favorite part.
Did you rack up some points in laser tag?
Yes, and when my friends leave, I was just yelling.
I can
I was
imagine
defending.
that. Yeah, for sure. Well, we like to have a lot of fun around here, don't we, Caden?
We do.
Even in geography class.
Yes.
Yes. Well, Caden, I'm so glad that you're here at CHA, and I just feel honored to have you in my class.
Thank you.
Folks, thank you all for listening here today to this episode of the Extracurricular Podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I did, and I think maybe Caden did too.
Yes, I did.
Awesome. Thank you for being willing to come on the show, Caden, and to talk a little bit about CHA and your experience here. I hope to have you on the podcast again soon.
Okay.
That was the bell, folks, so I better get Caden out of here. Remember,
you too.
Remember, that's right, you got to go too. I'll let you out. I'll tell your teacher where you're at. It's okay.
All right.
Remember, folks, you can find the podcast on YouTube. Be sure to like, subscribe, and you can listen and follow us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts as well. With that, may we be united by faith.
Go Knights!